And it's weird because this is different for me. Like in my regular day job, people pay me by the hour to spend time with me. Yeah, men, women, couples pay extra. And I know, you're looking at me in my finest dress sweatpants thinking, there's no fucking chance that dude's a therapist. But I am, I'm a therapist, which is great, and I use protection HIPAA. So, I'm not going to say that therapists wanted Trump to get elected, we didn't, but he's good for fucking business. It's amazing. Oh shit. No, but it is hard being a therapist, and it's hard for me to tell this story. The other day, I left work, drove home, pulled to the garage, closed the garage door, and I sat in there, the engine running for 2 or 3 hours. I drive a Leaf. And I was finishing a podcast, but still. Think about how sad it was to have me in the garage just fucking sitting there. And so, a little bit about myself. My parents are Cuban immigrants, so I guess you could call me an anchor baby if you're a fucking racist. What's weird about like being, like first I learned English from watching American cartoons, which was a trip because I recommend Duolingo instead. I showed up at school using words like jinkies. It's not weird. But what's weird now is that I'm super white looking, and white people think I'm in on the joke when I'm talking like racist shit. It's just wild. Like when we moved to Sacramento, the realtor was driving us around. She's like, "You wouldn't live in that neighborhood. There's just Mexican kids running around everywhere." And in my head, I'm thinking, "People? Should I code switch right now for record, or do I stay concealed?" And I look like a bitch, stay concealed. All I wanted to do was ask her to take me to the neighborhood so I could buy pastelito. I would say that I identify as Latinx, but I got corrected by a white woman recently. So I said, Latinx, and she said, "We don't use that term, we find that offensive." I'm like, "What? ¿Habla español?" She did. White women, super sensitive to other cultures, and so you want to have a barbecue. So I wanted to think she was wrong, but I'm smart enough not to correct a white woman, a dangerous, and married one. I got home and I Googled that shit. She was right. Only like 5% of Latinos use that term. No, East and West Coast, coastal elite shit, that's like me. So I went into a full-blown identity crisis. I was like, am I Latino? Am I Hispanic? Am I Filipinx? Like, I don't know. I am anymore. But I know that I'm Hispanic, and this is how I know. I can still see the chocolate imprints on my head. My mom was a fucking ninja with that shit. She could hit you from 20 yards. And I'm pretty sure she invented CTE. She should have been invited to the NFL. But, I won't say my childhood was all that bad. I did have 2 inspiring role models that showed me that through hard work and dedication you can achieve anything. The Menendez brothers. They're amazing. They're Cuban. So my parents are getting Catholic school later because I think this ought to be fun just for somebody else abuse me. And I've been reflecting on that shit for a while. Think like, why don't priests like pronouns? They don't like non-binary, they don't like gender fluid. And I fucking figured it out. They don't want to know who molested me. Like, what are they going to do with an ultra they or an ultra them? They came up with altar boy for a reason. It's not the carrot and not the bean. That's it. Okay. If you're feeling bad, don't worry, this comedy club will transfer. We don't have one without consequences. Don't worry. Culturally, I can tell that joke because I'm going to hell. Thanks for laughing at my childhood trauma. Go and hand this off. Do we have a round of applause for our host, Drew? And we're going to